Hi friends, today we are going to discuss about the quasi rent. The term quasi comes from the Latin word which means as if. Thus, quasi rent is that is the as. If Marshall introduced the concept of quasi rent in economic literature, quasi rent is the income earned from machines and other appliances for production made by the man. Marshall's concept of quasi rent is the extension of the Ricardian concept of rent to the short-run earnings of capital equipment such as machineries, buildings, ships, house, and even human skills, etc., which are in elastic supply in the short run. Short-run concept is very important. Short-run income and short-run earning is much more importance in quasi rent. We have to focus the short run mainly in the study of quasi rent. Short run is very important for point of view of that is the quasi rent. So quasi rent, the Marshall's concept of quasi rent is the extension of the Ricardian concept of rent to the short run earnings of the capital equipments. The distinguishing characteristics of land is the fact that its supply is perfectly inelastic to changes in its price, and therefore its earnings depend mainly upon the demand for it. The distinguishing characteristics of land is very important in economics. The distinguishing characteristics of land is the fact that its supply is perfectly elastic due to to changes in its price and therefore its earnings depend mainly upon the demand for it. But in the short run, fixed capital equipment such as machinery is likewise perfectly inelastic in the supply, and cost of production is not relevant once it has been produced. So the fixed capital also in the nature of perfectly inelastic. So during the short period, the earning of specialized capital equipment, specialized capital equipment depend mainly upon the demand conditions and are thus similar to land rent, and have they been called by Marshall it as the rent. Since the capital equipment is not permanently fixed, permanently fixed in supply like land, and instead the supply is very much elastic in the long run. So the supply of the capital equipment can be changed in the long run. It means we can change the machinery, the houses, the equipments, etc. in the long run, but we can't change the supply of land in the long run and in the short run, because of the land has its fixed. So that's why the very much elastic in the long run of specialized capital equipment. Marshall preferred to call their earnings in Marshall preferred to call their earnings in the short period as quasi-rent rather than the rent. Quasi-rent temporary. The quasi-rent is only temporary surplus which is enjoyed by the owner of the capital equipment in the short run due to increase in demand for it, and this will disappear in the long run due to increase the supply of the capital equipment in response to the increase in its demand. In the short run, specialized machineries has no alternative uses. Specialized machineries has no alternative use, and therefore its supply will remain fixed in the short run, even if its earning also remain zero. Its earning also remains zero. Thus, the transfer earnings of the capital equipment or machinery in the short run is zero. Therefore, the whole of the earning of machinery in the short run are surplus or over transfer earnings, and therefore represent rent. More precisely, we can say the quasi-rent may be defined as the short-run earnings of machines minus the short-run cost of keeping it in the running order. But in the short run, it may be take some maintenance cost. To keep machinery in the running order. So we can move further about the quasi-rent. There is a belief that is the quasi-rent will earn in the short run by the specialized capital equipment like the machines, buildings, houses, etc. This is because, however, the keen competition between the entrepreneur or the organizers. So the competition between entrepreneurs may be the supply of capital equipment cannot be increased in the long run. In the short run. So very high earnings are being made from capital equipment. They will not be competed away in the short run. But in the long run process, in the long run, the capital equipment or specialized capital equipment can be increased by its entrepreneur when the supply of the capital equipment increased in the long run. This scenario is very much different or very much different or the quite different. So capital equipment are the man-made equipment are the instruments of production. So therefore their supply can be increased. Its supply can be increased in the long run to meet the demand for them. Thus, as a result of the increase in supply of capital equipment, the supply of machines in the long run, or the capital equipment or the machines in the long run, their earnings will be competed away. In the long run, therefore, the competitive equilibrium is reached when the earnings from the capital equipment are just sufficient to maintain them in running order and provide only normal profits to entrepreneur. In the long run, therefore, the competitive equilibrium is reached when the earnings from the capital equipment are just sufficient to maintain them in running order and provide only the normal profits to the entrepreneur because of the supply of the capital equipment in the long run. The keen competition in the market. That's why the capital equipment earns only the normal profits to entrepreneur. Thus, in the long run, no surplus over cost of production is earned by the machines. Only the surplus can earn in the short run due to the scarcity of the resources, and we can't increase the fixed factor in a short time. Therefore, the quasi rent will disappear in the long run. So it is very important in the point of view of examination of competitive examination. Therefore, the quasi rent will disappear in the long run competitive equilibrium. But the case of land is quite different. In the quasi rent in the long run, the supply of land being a free gift of nature. So nature provides the free gift to, and it's and non-reproducible. Land cannot be so gift of nature and non-producible. Its supply is perfectly inelastic in short run and in the long run, short run and long run also. Thus the surplus earnings of rent, surplus earnings of rent earned by land persist in the long run also. It is thus clear that the earnings of land and capital equipments are similar only in the short run. The analogy between the two does not hold in the long run because of difference in the nature of their long run supply. Determination of quasi-rent. We shall discuss the determination of quasi-rent. Quasi-rent is not related to any particular factor. Rather, it is concerned with the total production of firm. In the short run, the total cost of production is the sum of fixed cost and variable cost. In the short run, a firm will continue its production if it is covering its variable cost. Variable cost. Income earned by the firm over and above its variable cost in the short run will be called as quasi-rent. The income earned by the firm over and above its variable cost in the short run will be considered as the quasi-rent. In this way, the quasi-rent can be defined as the difference between the total revenue and total variable cost. It can be written as the quasi-rent is equal to total revenue minus total variable cost. Now we shall move to understand the determination of quasi-rent by the help of a diagram. We have to draw a diagram to understand more precisely about the quasi-rent.